So as you guys may or may not know, recently I did a video with a chap called Grian. Now if you haven't heard of Grian before, let's just say he's a pretty good builder in Minecraft, and he constructed this rather ridiculous looking mansion right here for me to fill with tons upon tons of redstone contraptions. Now I absolutely loved doing this. You can see that I filled it to the brim with just loads of different bits and pieces. I mean, for example, in here we've got ourselves a working movie set with 3-point lighting systems. We also have a moving background, just tons of different things that I could get creative with. It was awesome. And hey, if you want to check out the video, I'll put a link to it down in the description. Another thing that I've also really enjoyed doing lately is the slightly different redstone builds. Instead of doing tutorials on a single redstone contraption, or doing a list of redstone contraptions that you can watch through, I've loved just piecing them all together to create something bigger. For example, this thing right here is my nuclear reactor, consisting mainly of different piston feed tapes. You have different piston extender circuits, and just a bunch of different things that come together to create something that looks really cool and functions as just an impressive redstone circuit. But you see, I do have myself a little bit of an issue. One of the main things that prevents me from doing those sorts of videos, the one where I build something really awesome, like a cool redstone contraption, is that, well, I tend to struggle a lot with the decoration of things. I can't build a really awesome piston house if the piston house itself looks horrendously ugly. Proof of me being terrible at building things, this is my current base on the Hermitcraft server. It's a dirt hut. It's a full-on dirt hut. It's a pretty dirt hut. I like the dirt hut. I think it looks nice. But it is definitely 100% a dirt hut. As I'm sure you can tell from this world right here, I am not someone who tends to spend much time on decorating things. Don't get me wrong, some of my builds have looked okay in the past, but I absolutely love redstone, and redstone is what I like to focus on. I don't care about all the fancy, pretty bits and pieces. I want to do some hardcore logic stuff. Which is why this video right here is probably one of my personal favourites, because I didn't have to worry about building anything cool. The cool thing was already built for me. All I had to do was walk in, sprinkle around some redstone dust, and then we've got ourselves a really great build. And that's kind of where you guys come in. I know for a fact that some of you watching this video right now will be insanely good at building. You could build this sort of thing in your sleep. And I want you to do that. Just don't be asleep. Try your best to be awake right here. I want you to build something amazing, and then I want you to send it over to me. I've laid out an in-detail set of steps in front of the nuclear reactor. So step number 1 is to build something cool. For example, a house, or a bunker, or an office block, or a hotel room. Just anything really interesting. Then step number 2 is to email me with a descriptive subject. For example, big rustic mansion. So when you're doing the email, set the subject describing what the build actually is. Then I want you to attach screenshots of the build and a short description of what it is. So say for example I was sending over a nuclear reactor. Subject would be nuclear reactor. I'd send over some screenshots. I'd take one like that, and maybe one from down at the bottom right there, and I'd put those inside the email. And then I'd give a description of what the nuclear reactor is and exactly what it does. Just don't involve any redstone contraptions, because of course I'm going to be doing all of that stuff. Step number 3, I would suggest including your Minecraft in-game name and any social media you would want in the video. Things like YouTube channels, Twitters, Facebook pages, Instagrams, whatever you really fancy. Step number 5 is to include a link to a world download down in the description so that I can download it myself and actually start work on transforming it. Step number 6, send it. Obviously send it over to my email address, which I'll put down in the description, and I will email you back if I like the build and plan on doing a video on it. And step number 7 is wait for the video to come out to see what I have done to your awesome build. Now the email address is going to be mumbobuildsubmissions@gmail.com, and I fully expect this email address to get absolutely swamped with hundreds upon hundreds of builds, so if I'm a little bit slow to respond, I do apologise for that. Now I have no idea how often I'm going to be doing those videos, but I'm extremely excited to get started. I think it's going to be just so much fun. I can't wait to start transforming some amazing builds. So there we go. I hope that sounds interesting to you. It certainly sounds interesting to me, and I can't wait to get started. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I've got time for today. If you did enjoy this video, please roll to that like button, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later. Oh, and by the way, definitely check out the filming channel. I just posted a really great video, or at least one that I personally really like. So you might want to check it out. It'll be on the end screen.